of those goals, I'm afraid, were offside. The referee showed, obviously, they showed the actual thing. Now, we have with VAR in this country, I think you have a blue and a red line. Mm. And what they actually did was they actually didn't bother with the red line. They just shoot the blue line. Now, they actually showed it on the big screen clearly that it was actually offside. And yet they actually allowed the goal. Now, I mean, all right. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being a bit spoiled because we lost 4-0. But the thing is, though, the referee was not simply just basically playing the rules as far as I could see. But also, I'm just going to make a few points. Once again, and I'm sorry, I've got no issue with the Italians at all, but their players played the referee. There was one little incident where one of the Italian players, this was actually in the last 20 minutes when actually we were losing 4-0, where they basically wasted time anyway. But there was one occasion where one of the actual players, the Roma players, was actually off the pitch with an injury, and he rolled back on the pitch and then called to the referee, and the referee stopped the match. I mean, I'm sorry.
John.
Yeah.
You're Brighton, and this is your first time in Europe. You're wet behind the ears, and you're naive, and you're up against the Italians, right? The past masters of the dark arts of the game. No, you're right. No, it's true, John. Roma have been in Europe. Roma know their way.
Got your collar felt tonight, mate.
Mate, and the problem is, you got to learn from this.
You're dead right.
You got to learn from this, this experience. And De Zerbi, you would have tried to prepare him, because he will know only too well, of course. But the offside, you're clutching at straws there, Johnny boy. I'm sorry.
I think, the point of the joke about it is most probably when next week they come up to, obviously, the Amex, and we obviously play them up there. I mean, we'll win them 5-0 and we'll get through.
Well, I mean, the
thing is, we had, I'll be honest with you, I think we must have had about 6 or 7 chances where we hit the post, we just missed this. Another night they might have gone in, but there you go.
What was Dunk doing? What was Dunk doing? What was Lewis Dunk doing? I've just seen the goal. I've just seen the Dybala goal again, right?
No, you're right. I mean, I think
he's onside, by the way.
Well,
he's onside, John. We just watched Jay's. We just
he's
watched
onside.
It. He's onside.
He's onside, mate. He's onside. I don't know what you're watching in Big Dick's Bar, but he's onside.
What were you watching in Big Dick's Bar?
I'm not saying that Dunk scored, the one that was scored by Dunk was actually wrong or not. I'm simply saying that there is definitely a situation where I'm afraid the VAR that they use in Italy seems to be different to the VAR they use in the UK.
No, it is. They use an automated service. That's what it is. It's automated. It's different.
The other thing I was going to say is that, again, and De Zerbi mentioned this as well, is the fact that we haven't got a big enough squad.
No.
We've got a lot of...
Because you sell your best players.
Well, the thing is, it's not so much just selling the best players. The point is, in the January transfer window, I think we bought one player, and that was a chap from Argentina.
I know, but there was obviously... I mean, not that Brighton really should have to worry about financial fair play, but at the end of the day, that no one spent any money in January, did they? No.
John, are you there next week?
Right,
you can't get away from the fact tonight, I'm watching the goals, mate. I've got them in front of me. Brighton, defensively, not good enough.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Lewis Dunk, that touch where he puts in Lukaku. Are you there next week, John? Are you going to the game?
I am indeed, I'll be up there.
Right, okay. All right, make sure you phone us afterwards, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you've got it in you to get a result, but you've come up against the Giants of Roma.
They're not coming back from that, mate.
No?
4-0.
I mean, you never know. It can happen. We've seen miracle results before, mate. And Brighton are a good team, especially at home.
4-0.
Yeah, but they have these mad results, don't they? They get beat. They've been get beat 4 this season, and then they'll go and win.
It's 4-0, mate.
I know what the score is, Jace. I can see the result.
It's 4-0.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.